Ever swallowed a watermelon seed and worried a whole watermelon might grow in your stomach? You're not alone. Today we're debunking common myths many of us were told by our parents. From the idea that touching a toad could give you warts, to the notion that eating crusts will deepen your voice, we're going to unwrap the truth behind these well-worn parental tales. Have you ever been warned not to touch a baby bird for fear its mother won't recognize it? Or perhaps you've been told that eating chocolate will cause acne, or that crossing your eyes could make them get stuck that way. We're here to put these myths to rest once and for all. So if you've been avoiding watermelon seeds, steering clear of baby birds, or resisting the urge to crack your knuckles, worry no more. Stay tuned to find out the truth behind these widely believed myths. First, let's bust two myths, one about watermelon seeds and another about toads. We've all heard the cautionary tale of swallowing watermelon seeds, haven't we? The notion that doing so will cause a watermelon to grow in your stomach. Yet in reality, your digestive system is more than up to the task of breaking down and processing these seeds. So, you can enjoy your watermelon worry-free. Now, let's hop over to the world of toads. The age-old belief that touching a toad will give you warts is simply not true. Warts are caused by viruses, not by our amphibian friends. Handling a toad won't give you warts, though it might give the toad a bit of a fright. So, no watermelons growing in your stomach and no warts from toads. What a relief. Next up, we have myths about eating bread crusts and touching baby birds. Let's start with the crust conundrum. As kids, many of us were told that eating bread crusts would deepen our voices. But hold on to your vocal cords because there's no truth to this tale. The pitch of our voice is determined by the size and tension of our vocal cords, not by our diet. So rest assured, your baritone or soprano is safe no matter how many crusts you chomp down on. Moving on to the baby birds. The belief that touching a baby bird will cause its mother to reject it due to the smell of humans is a myth. In reality, birds don't rely on scent to recognize their young. This misconception likely comes from a misunderstanding of bird behavior. So, if you see a chick in distress, you can lend a helping hand without fear of rejection. So, your vocal cords are safe, and so are the baby birds. Now, let's talk about chocolate and crossed eyes. First, let's unwrap the myth about chocolate causing acne. While diet can impact our skin health, the link between chocolate and acne isn't as straightforward as some people suggest. Acne is primarily caused by hormonal changes, not necessarily what you eat. Scientifically speaking, there's no definitive evidence proving that indulging in a chocolate bar will cause you to break out in spots. Next, we cross over to the myth about crossed eyes. The tale goes that if you cross your eyes for too long, they'll get stuck that way. But rest easy, pranksters and silly face makers, this isn't true. Your eye muscles are designed to move freely and can't get stuck in one position. Crossing your eyes temporarily won't lead to them staying that way. So enjoy your chocolate and make all the silly faces you want, guilt-free. Ever been warned about cracking your knuckles or eating spinach to gain strength like Popeye? Let's delve into these myths. First up, the knuckle cracking. It is often said that cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis, but in reality, there's no conclusive evidence linking the two. That popping sound you hear? It's merely the release of gas bubbles in the joint fluid. Now, onto our favorite sailor's power food, spinach. The cartoons might have you believe that eating spinach gives you instant, monstrous strength. While it's true that spinach is a nutritious vegetable packed with vitamins and minerals, the idea of it providing instant strength is an exaggeration. It's essential for a healthy diet, yes, but it won't make you lift a ship or punch through walls. So crack those knuckles if you must, and enjoy your spinach without expecting super strength. Finally, let's revisit the myth about baby birds and human scent. It's a common belief that if you touch a baby bird, your scent will linger and either cause the mother to reject it, or worse, attract predators. This myth, however, is far from the truth. In reality, most birds have a very limited sense of smell and rely more heavily on visual cues to recognize their young. So, the notion that your human scent would cause a mother bird to reject her chick or draw predators is more fantasy than fact. But don't let this debunked myth encourage you to start handling baby birds. Birds, like all wild animals, should be observed from a distance. It's important to respect their space for their safety and yours. So your scent won't endanger a baby bird, but it's still best to observe wild animals from a distance. So there you have it, 10 parental myths, debunked. We've journeyed through watermelon seeds and toad warts, and discovered that neither will cause unexpected growths or infections. We've learned that eating crusts or touching baby birds won't affect our voice or disrupt avian families. We've untangled the myths around chocolate acne and crossed eyes, realizing that neither are as directly linked as we might have thought. We've cracked the truth on knuckle arthritis and Popeye's spinach, finding no solid evidence for the former and a hearty dose of exaggeration for the latter. Finally, we've dispelled the fears around touching baby birds, debunking the belief that our scent will attract predators. Each myth, a fascinating tale, yet each truth, a testament to the power of scientific understanding. Remember, when in doubt, it's always best to seek factual information, stay curious, and keep questioning.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. That's all for Nifty Narrations.